Okay, she's up. Now I have to get ready for tomorrow. So here's what's on the menu and what I'm bringing to Thanksgiving. I'm bringing homemade mac and cheese. I'm bringing deviled eggs. And then Alexis is making banana pudding. Is that what it's called? Banana pudding. I can't do too much to prep for the macaroni because I'm scared that if I grate the cheese tonight, it's going to be kind of dry in the morning. So for tonight, I think I'm just gonna boil all my eggs. But yeah, I'm gonna get in the kitchen now and get ready for tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of the year, and so I'm very, very excited for today. Are you excited for today? Are you excited for today, Sunny? Sunny's very excited for today. We just got back from the Thanksgiving parade, which I'd never been to. I've been to the Houston Rodeo Parade and the Veterans Day Parade. Honestly, I can't really say that it's too much different, but I had a pretty good time. I feel like we have really good like parade weather today. It's like chilly, but it's not unbearably cold. And I want to show you guys my outfit. I ended up putting on the Levi's that I had delivered yesterday. And you know what? I do like it. I think I like this darker wash. The fit, once it's like worn in, feels pretty good. I think the issue that I have is that I have a little bit of circumference back here, and I don't typically struggle with like my hips being too wide. But with these jeans, I think it's just the cut. It felt a little bit tight around my hips, but now that I've been wearing them for a couple hours, I think they're the perfect fit, and they're also a really good length. So these are the 94 baggy jeans from Levi's. And then for warmth, I put like two undershirts on. I have a really old long line sports bra, and then this athletic long sleeve that is also from Amazon, and a really thick wool sweater from Abercrombie that I got yesterday on sale. Not yesterday, what am I saying? Last year. I got this last year on sale. And then on the very bottom, I have my Uggs. These are actually the bow Uggs that I've just folded down over the years. I've had these, no kidding, for like 10 years. So younger ladies, if you're watching this, let that be a lesson for never getting rid of your things that were a pretty penny, because they will come back in style. And I accessorize with a scarf that I can't find. Oh, my cat is eating my coffee. And now it's 11 o'clock. So I have to literally start busting it down in the kitchen. So we're going to start doing that right now. Okay, I finally finished cooking, guys. I feel like my face is all red because I've just spent a couple hours in the kitchen. Now I'm gonna get ready for dinner / lunch. And it is almost 2 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna do really, really fast makeup. My hair is already done, change, and then I'll be ready to go. I washed my face using the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. For skin prep, I'm just using my all-time favorite moisturizer. I used to be a diehard Dr. Jart fan of their, I forget what it's called. It's like a yellow moisturizer, and I used it religiously. I absolutely loved it. My skin loved it, but it was so expensive, and having to buy it every single month was really draining the bank for me. And so I went on a hunt to find a dupe, if you will. And that one by La Roche-Posay is hands down the most similar consistency I found on the market. My skin is very sensitive and prone to dryness, so I have to use really, really thick moisturizers. I don't think I'm going to do anything too crazy with makeup because I'm kind of out of energy, to be honest. I feel like right now my show rotation is pretty solid. For those of y'all who don't know, I am such a big fan of just like trash reality television. And I have been from a very, very young age. I love reality TV. I love to see how other people live their lives. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I live for the drama of really, really chaotic reality TV shows. My husband and I are both equally obsessed with reality TV, and we've just finished watching the latest season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It was intense. I think with reality television, the reason that it interests me and incites so much commotion in the general population is because there is so much to opinionate on. You know what I mean? Like everybody has their take about what's going on. Whereas like with normal TV, it's still up to the interpretation of the viewer, but there's always at the end of the day an intention behind what the director was hoping to do, what the writers were hoping to do. And while reality television is still also heavily produced, it's just a different thing. And I find it so entertaining. I will say though, I think the death of really good reality television is going to be upon us soon, because with social media and more people generally trained or aware of how their actions are going to be interpreted on the mass scales, like it's going to be harder and harder to find people that are ready to be their genuine selves on TV. And it shows, because even with the show, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, you have people like Taylor who are just like very, very unapologetically themselves. Then you have people like Michaela and Macy who it's just very evident that they're very, very conscious of the way they're being interpreted on TV. And that's just my take as someone who has watched reality television their whole life. You just don't really get a lot of people like Taylor anymore willing to be on TV and just being like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I can't help but be myself. I'm looking a little bit ghostly. Let's bring in some warmth. This bronzer is just not dark enough for me. I really like how it looks on my cheeks, but then I put it on my nose and I'm like, wait, this is entirely too light for me. I have rosacea. I say every single video. So I typically don't go crazy with the blush, but maybe I'll do it today. That's one thing with blush placement for me. Like I haven't ever really figured it out. Don't know why. I think I like this higher placement on my face, but I feel like you can't even see it on camera. I haven't worn like a full beat in a couple of weeks just because I was wearing it all the time. And I got a little bit tired of it. I felt like my skin was starting to get pretty beat up. Like there's a lot of texture here on the side of my face that I think is like left over from wearing a full beat all the time. Asian applicators are very interesting. They're kind of like hard and plastic with ridges that help coat the lashes. I will say this mascara doesn't add a ton of volume, so if your lashes aren't super thick, I don't know if you'd be a big fan of this. This is what it's looking like. And because this mascara is fairly light, I'm going to go ahead and tightline with some black eyeliner to help bring some drama. Okay. Ugh, better. I'm going to keep the lips fairly chill with this like plummy stain. Okay, hair will be fairly simple because all I have to do is take it out of this thing and done. Guys, if you don't have your hands on one of these like overnight hair scrunchies, you need one, because wow, it is incredible at just like keeping your hair fabulous. I mean, look at that. And now we're gonna go get dressed. Okay, I got ready and oh my God, I need to turn off the TV. This is what I'm gonna be wearing to Thanksgiving lunch / dinner. I have my Levi's jeans that I didn't change out of earlier. These little brown kitten heel flat things from Reformation. This is incredibly old. It's a little vest from Kohl's, I think. And then I got this pink little sweater for my birthday from Reformation from Alexis. I'm feeling a little bit frazzled, so that's gonna be it for now. I am going to run to Thanksgiving. Bye! Right now, I really want to set up my Hobonichi weeks. Okay guys, so I just finished planning the layout of what I think my Hobonichi needs to work like.